Good morning, everybody. We're going to be working on page 74 today, and we're working on connecting the area model. So say if I had like 4 times 258, we would put 4 here, and we would cut this into 3 different parts to represent expanded form. 258, and then we multiply and then add. So that is area model, and we're going to focus on partial products, which I'm sure you already know, right? 4 times 8 is 32, 4 times 5, 200, and then 800, and then 800, and then we add. So partial products is we're doing parts of a problem, a multiplication problem, partial products. And then from there, we're going to be working on standard algorithm, which we've been practicing for a while now, where we bundle in order to solve. Okay, so that we're going to be working on all 3 today, this morning, to get that practice in. And remember, these are skills, and you can use certain skills to multiply, and that's what we'll get to eventually. Is you'll get to choose area model, partial products, or standard algorithm. So let's get into the first problem. Solve using the partial product method. So they want us to use that partial product in order to solve for this first one. So Carly's school has 258 students. So I'm going to put, or Kayla's school. Kayla's school has 258 students. Janet's school has 3 times as many students as Kayla's. Okay. So 3 times as many is Janet's. Is 3 times as many as Kayla's. All right. And then how many students are in Janet's school? So that's the answer they're looking for. So here is we're using multiplication in order to solve. So 258 times 3. So here we have to use the partial products method. Now, if you don't know your 3's all that well, I'm going to list our multiples of 3 below. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. When you list your multiples, you only have to do really 3 times, up to 10 times. So 30 will stop. So let's look at it. So 3 times 8. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect, 24. So we're going to place 24 here. And that means it's 3 times 8. And then 3 times 5 I know is 15. I don't have to really look at my multiples for that one. 5, 10, 15. Oh, hold on. This is not accurate. I got to go back. Partial products. This is actually 3 times 50. So it's not just 15. It's 150. Good. Nice. I'm glad I saw that mistake. So, and then 3 times 200 is going to be 600. And then we add them. So 4, 7, and 7. So 774 students will be at Janet's school. It doesn't ask for a statement, so we're not going to put one. All right, for 3, remember you can pause this video at any time in order to catch up or rewind. For 3, they want us to model with a tape diagram and then solve. So let's model this as a tape diagram. So we have 467. And they are saying, hey, we got to figure out something that is 4 times as much. as this tape diagram. So in order for us to solve, we are going to multiply 467 times 4. Now, you can do this in any way that you want to. Standard, partial, or area model. I'm going to try using the standard algorithm because for me, I believe that is the fastest method in which to multiply. But I'm going to make sure that I have my, I'm going to skip count my 4s just to double check. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and then 40. Perfect. So 4 times 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 28. So I'm going to put 8 here. I'm going to bundle 2 groups of 10. And then 4 times 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 24, but plus 2 is going to be 26. All right. And then 4 times 4 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. Perfect. Plus 2, though, is going to be 18, so 1,868 right there. Perfect, using standard algorithm. Perfect. So we have some practice with our standard algorithm and partial products. Now, for 4, they're really asking you to solve using either the standard algorithm, an area model, or the distributive property, or partial products method, and you can choose which one you want. So for me, I'm going to do the area model, just so that you can see how the area model looks like, but you can do standard algorithm as well in order to multiply. So here I'm going to work on my area model. So I'm going to break up my area model here, and this is going to be where my multiplier will be. This is where my 5,000 will be, and then my 100 will be, and my 3 tens, and my 1. Now I'm going to multiply, so 7 times 5 I know is 35. I'm going to add our zeros here. 7 times 1, well, that's 700. It's pretty simple. 7 times 3 is 21 plus our 0, and 7 times 1 is 7. So there are all my amounts, and now I'm going to add them up. Oh, wrong place value. And 7. I'm going to add these up, and we'll get our total here. I'm going to get 7, 1, 9, 5, and 3. Bingo. Awesome. 35,917. And that's how we can work on this in the area model. And you can kind of see here, if you get confused, I definitely used 7 times 5, and that makes 35. And then I just placed the 3 zeros right behind it. Okay? And then I did 7 times 100 is 700. And then I did 7 times 3 is 21. And I just did a 0 and a 0 right behind it. And then 7 times 1 is 7. So here I used the area model in order to solve. Remember, you can pause this video at any time in order to understand kind of what I did. All right, moving forward, we're going to go to the next page on page 75. All right, working on 5 and 6 here. We are going to multiply again, and here you can use anything, standard algorithm, partial products, or area model, and it's up to you how you want to solve 2,805 times 3. I'd like for you to try that on your own. All right, so take your time and pause the video so that I can explain 6 to you as a word problem, and I'll have you solve that as well on your own. All right, we're going to be working on number 6. And so this is a multi-step problem, so I'm definitely use tape diagrams to model the word problem so that I get it correct. Especially if it seems too complicated, that's when I know I got to use some tape diagrams here. And you'll know right off the bat. So a restaurant sells 1,725 pounds of spaghetti and 125 pounds of linguine every month. So it already sounds a bit confusing already. So let's make a tape diagram. My spaghetti. So 1,725 pounds. And then of the linguine. Okay. And the linguine is 925 pounds. Okay. After 9 months, how many pounds of pasta does the restaurant sell? Okay, so after 9 months, how much do they sell? So here we're going to have to really, we're going to have to add these two in order to see how many pounds they sell in 1 month. And from there, we're going to have to multiply that by 9 once we get the total. So this is definitely a multi-step problem. So let's add. Okay. So 10 bundle, 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 is 5, 7 plus 9 is 16 bundle, and then 2. Perfect. 2,650. And now that's after just 1 month. So then they have 9 months in order. They want to know how much pasta they can get in 9 months. So I'm going to leave you right there, and I want you to solve the rest of this word problem for you to get practice. And if you have any questions, go back to the video, reread the word problem in order to solve. Have a good morning.